back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. It's not my own tutorial, but it's going to be a DIY follow along / review of a Wool and the Gang's Best Bet beanie. So I got these in the mail the other day. Super excited to open these up. I haven't opened them up. I've been waiting to film this video to open this. And this is the kit that I ordered. It's the Best Bet beanie. I thought this would be a good kit to start with because it's a fairly easy one. It is very much still winter here in Canada. I envy you guys in warmer climates. The kit comes with one ball of Wool and the Gang's Crazy Sexy Wool, one Best Bet beanie pattern, and one knitter's sewing needle, and also a pair of knitting needles. So the knitting needles and the sewing needle, I believe, are optional, and you could just buy the pattern and the wool without it and it will be cheaper. But I thought, like, to do a thorough review, I would just get the full kit. As for my knitting experience, I used to knit, I wouldn't say a lot, but I used to knit when I was younger because my grandma used to knit like these crazy sweaters. I mean, I think I still have one. It has like the Little Mermaid on one side and like Flounder Sebastian on the other side. It was my favorite sweater when I was younger, and so I kind of learned from her, and I also learned how to crochet at the same time. Not to brag or anything, but I used to be so good at knitting that I could knit watching TV and not look at my needles or my stitches. Granted, it's probably like just like a pearl knit super simple thing, but I mean, like, I have knitting experience, but I have not ever used a actual pattern, not to mention an English pattern. I learned how to knit using Chinese patterns, and I just kind of like memorized the symbols of like what was the knit and what was a purl. So that's kind of how I did things. So this will be interesting to see how it goes. I'm also hoping there's enough wool left over to make a pom pom, because I think that'll be extra cute. Okay, let's get on with it. I've been knitting for the majority of the afternoon, maybe like / evening, and I've just been watching Netflix while doing it, so I'm gonna say maybe like 2 hours of knitting, maybe 3. I guess I'm a slow knitter, but I'll show you my progress so far. I've got the first section done right here, and it's looking pretty good. The next step for this would be to start narrowing it and decreasing the stitches, and this is how much yarn I have left. I'm a little bit worried, but hopefully it's enough, and I'll show you guys the finished product real soon. Hey guys, so it's the next day and I managed to get most of the knitting done. I'll show you how far I got. So yeah, so this is kind of where I'm at right now. I've knit most of this, so like this was like the main portion, then this was like the decreasing stitches or decreasing stitching area here. And it was fairly easy to do. There's only about like 5 or 6 rows here after my check-in point from yesterday. But it's looking pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look super wide, but it's fairly like stretchy, so I'm not too worried about that. I do have a lot of wool left over, so I will be able to do a pom-pom, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, so let's get this all sewn up. It looks pretty good. I definitely messed up the back seam here. Probably should have watched the reference video, but I was a little too excited to finish the project, so we'll just make sure that's at the back, but we'll do a quick try on. There's kind of like a massive hole at the top. Now that I'm looking into it, I was kind of like looking down and then it's like, oh, it's a hole. So I really want to put a pom-pom at the top, and I think it'd make it just like cuter. Because right now, like, I'm not a big fan of just like beanies without pom-poms, and I only wear hats like in the winter. Because I think hats look a bit funny on me, but it's really warm around the ears. You can like tuck this in more if you want. So this is what it looks like. It looks really cute. I think I'm gonna add the pom-pom because I think it's just missing that little cute thing. So let's make a pom-pom. Okay, to make the pom-pom, you'll need your leftover yarn, something to trace your pom-pom template out of. So you want something circular. I'm using this bowl right now. You want something approximately the size of the final pom-pom. Your final pom-pom will be a little bit smaller than your template size, so remember that. You'll need a marker and a pair of scissors to cut it out, and this cardboard. Probably better to use something thicker than what I am using, but I can't find anything else and I don't feel like destroying a notebook, so this is what I'll be using today. It's your template, and you're gonna just trace around it like so, and you're gonna want 2 of those. Want to find the center and then draw a smaller circle inside, which will be where the yarn kind of like loops through. actually gonna need a slight gap, so just draw a line down to mark it. Now I'm gonna cut down the center to get the inside circle cut out as well. What we're gonna do is put these two on top of each other, and then you're going to take your yarn and then wrap it all the way around this template. So as you can see, the center of my template is a lot smaller than it originally was. Like, this is the hole we originally cut out. And now look. So what you're gonna do now is trim off the excess. And this is where it would help if you had something a bit thicker. You're gonna want to take your pair of scissors, split your template open, and you're going to cut these fibers all the way around. So now that you have that, you're gonna take a piece of this, of the same yarn, and what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna slip it in between the templates, like so, until they meet at the where the slit was here, and you're just gonna wanna tie a really, really tight knot. And you can take your templates off. And now you have a giant pom-pom. You can see that some of the pieces are a little bit uneven, so you're basically just gonna take your scissors and give your pom-pom a bit of a haircut. Okay, we are finally done. This is my finished beanie. Yarn is amazing for making pom-poms, and I still actually have some left over, so to make some extra pom-poms for like a keychain or something like that. Let's do a final try on. There we go. This is the final product. I think it looks really cute with the pom-pom at the top. And it's super warm, like it doubles up right where my ears are right now, and it's super cozy. I can't wait to wear this out. Yeah, I really enjoyed working with the instructions. They were really clear and straightforward. I love that Wool and the Gang has online tutorials that you can follow along with if you don't really understand the wording, so they have those visualizations to go along with it. I think the set itself is like a really good price. Was it 34? Yeah, $34, and you get the knitting needles, the ball of yarn, your sewing needle, and the instructions. And the instructions you can use over and over again, and then you can just repurchase a ball of yarn if you want to make a different color, which I might do. Yeah, I definitely am interested in trying out other kits. I'm not a huge like multi-day DIY project type of person, so I don't know if I'll ever make, say, like one of their sweaters, because I think that takes a really long time, but I'm definitely open to anything that's like 1 or 2 balls of yarn and you can like make it in a day or so. I think those would be some fun projects. This is really cute. It says #made unique by me, and I just like that little touch because you made it yourself. It's something different. No one else is gonna have the exact same one, because for one, like with this pattern, it didn't come with the Pom Pom suggestion. Like that was just my own idea, so I don't think I'll see anyone else walking around with the exact same hat. But if you guys do try out anything from Wool in the Gang, let me know. What are some of your favorite kits or projects? I do have my eye on the honeycomb sweater. I know I just said I wouldn't do a long project, but it just looks so cute. So maybe they have a sale again next time. I will check them out. So if you guys have any additional questions about this DIY kit, again, this is the Best Beanie hat, and it only required 1 ball of yarn. You can view some of their tutorials on the Wool in the Gang YouTube channel. I will link them down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!